Hey guys, it's Ep34 and welcome back to episode 34 of my Leeds United career mode. Now today, we're hopefully going to be playing some Premier League matches, maybe moving closer to the January transfer window, in which we might be able to get in a couple of players. But before I get into this episode, if we could go hit 20 likes on this video, it'd be really appreciated. Also, don't forget to go subscribe as well, if you haven't already. That'd be absolutely great. I'm trying to get back to a normal-ish upload schedule. It is a little bit patchy at the moment, so hopefully I can get back on track with that. I'm trying to get some Ultimate Team and some squad builders done as well. That's the main reason why things are holding the career modes up, because I'm trying to get the Ultimate Team things together. But yeah, let's see how we get on in this episode. This is the team I'm going to be playing with for the Crystal Palace match. I believe that's Lewis Cook alongside Bridcut, and I think the rest of the players you can pretty much see with NG up top. Let's see how we get on in this game. We're going to get right into things. Crystal Palace away, and we are going to play this match. Let's see how we do. I think one player that I might be looking at in January is that player that Leeds signed on loan. I can't quite pronounce his name properly, but they signed a winger on loan in the last sort of few days, I think, and he came on to play in the FA Cup third round against Rotherham a couple of days ago. And I think it might be someone that I could try and sign. I'll have to have a look at his potential and his current overall, because obviously we are in the Premier League at the moment. So whether he'd fit into the squad, I don't know, but we'll take a look at him, see whether it's worth signing him on a loan or something like that. And yeah, we'll take a look and see how good he is. We're also on professional, for those of you who don't know. I'm definitely not going back on world class for the time being, because it was an absolute nightmare. Let's see whether I can get myself a couple of goals in this game, because we're currently 12th in the league, so we need to start picking up some more points here. Oh, that's a decent chance, actually. Oh, it's gone in. It's 1-0. Oh my days, it's an own goal as well, actually. I can't believe I wasn't expecting the goal at all. It was a very early one, though, under 5 minutes, and Alex Mott will claim it, but it's actually an own goal, this one. The ball gets whipped in, and do you know what? It's a poor cross, to be fair, I think, this one. You'll see the cross that comes in, and then Alex Mott heads it, he gets saved, and then the defender's tried to head it back to his own keeper, and the keeper just can't get there, and it goes in the back of the net, 1-0. What a strange opening goal to this episode. I can't believe that one. It's 1-0 already. That is one thing that annoys me about this FIFA. I mean, professional's probably a bit too easy and world class is way too hard. There's no in between. It's really frustrating because really, I mean, I should be on a high difficulty in this. I know that, but world class, it's impossible to play on with this team. So I really am just forced to play on a lower difficulty, and that sometimes leads to less realistic results. No way, it's through to Connor Wickham, who I tell you what, I've absolutely skied that one over. Unbelievable. No way. 1-1. What the hell's happened there? That's a cross-in from Sacco, and by the way, I'm interested in Sacco, trying to sign him. I think that's Shamak that's just nodded it past Jack Butland. It's way too easy, it's not good enough defending. I mean, look at us, we've got 3 going for the same ball there. Butland maybe should have done better, but it was a cheeky little flick on by Shamak, I think, off his head. So it is 1-1 now. Bataka's played it through to NG, and it is a goal. Brilliant pass through, actually, that one from Bataka, who has been quite impressive for most of this game so far when with attacks. Brilliant little pass through. Wasn't actually meaning for it to go there. That's the only thing. It was supposed to go to NG's feet, but Bataka with a little pass through sees the gap, and it's a brilliant finish there from NG. 2-1 now. NG now running through again. It's a brilliant chance. Can he play it round the keeper? He has done. 3-1 into the bottom left-hand corner. Again, poor keeping, but a decent finish from NG. I was trying to just slot it round and it just about worked. I think that was Scott Dan that I just go right past. He doesn't even challenge me for it. And the keeper collapses. 3-1. Bridcut looking for the ball through to NG. That's a brilliant pass from Liam Bridcut. What a signing he's turned out to be. Now then, can we finish this off with NG? No, that's Ryan Shawcross, who, by the way, is another good signing. But this time for Crystal Palace. And that is it for the first half. Now going into the second half, I'm tempted to rest a few players because we are winning by 3-1 at the moment. I'm tempted to take up Alex Mott. He's very good for half of a match, Alex Mott, but he doesn't really last too long due to his lack of stamina, really. That's why I really want to try and get it up as much as possible and hopefully improve his stamina because he is quite a good quality player, especially from the edge of the box. He can really hit a ball well. So he might be someone I'll take off a little bit later on. Now it is time to make some changes. I am going to take off Alex Moa. I think it's the right time now. And I'm going to hopefully bring on Dele Alli in to play in that position. And hopefully give us a bit more strength, a bit more height going forward. And I think it's also time to take off NG as well. Because he's starting to not get tired, but there's no need to keep someone that's so important on the pitch when this is the scoreline. So I'm going to take off Bataka, I think. No, actually, I'm going to take off NG, bring on Jamie Vardy. I'm also going to take off, I think, I'm tempted to take off Bataka, but I can only make one more change, so it's going to be Sandro on, I think. Oh no, it's a tough one. I really want to bring on Sam Byram. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take off Jack Grealish, put Byram onto the right, Bataka onto the left, and hopefully that sorts out our problem. And yeah, we'll keep Galloway on, who's just got a booking for a bad tackle. Dele Alli looking for Bataka. This is a really good bit of play here. Cuts back inside. Can he find the pass to Dele Alli? Has done 4-1. Lovely setup. A little bit of a 1-2 there. And it's a brilliant little chip in. An easy little header from Dele Alli. Very good little move. It's now 4-1. Look at the fans. They're going absolutely mad, the away fans. And yeah, lovely move there. Bataka just cuts back onto his stronger foot. And then the little chip, and it's a beautiful finish from Dele Alli, 4-1. And that is it, we have won the game 4-1, a very convincing win against Crystal Palace in the end. Fantastic result, very good performance. Again though, possession, not great. I always pick up on that after every game because we never have the majority of possession. I just don't feel we always need it. That's not generally the style I tend to play. I mean, I try to play it sometimes, but it's just difficult on this FIFA for some reason. I can play it against people online, but not against the computer. But yes, we will move on to having a look at some of the emails. It's just a press conference, that one. And now we'll move on to some player drills. Okay, these are the 5 players I'm going to go for. Hopefully improve them. Really, I need to work on Alex Moat's stamina, to be honest. So we'll have a quick look at that and try and improve it. So yeah, we'll go with beat your man. And hopefully he can get his stamina up a little bit, just because it's starting to annoy me having to take him off every single game I play him. Look at this though, good news. Byram up to 75 overall now. We're getting a lot of our youngsters getting up to that sort of 75 overall sort of area, which is very good because they needed to grow quite a lot. I think Lewis Cook was 69 overall when we first started this, so he has grown very well. He's up to 75 as well. We've got this big game against Lyon up next. Desperately need to win this one. Even though we are top of our table, I still think we need to try and win this one. Make sure we definitely go through in first position. Obviously we can take a point, but ideally we'll take a win from this one. We do have to bear in mind we've got Stoke just 2 days later, so I need to maybe change on the team and decide what I'm going to do with that. Okay, this is the team I've gone with. I've changed on the formation. Wanted to go for something a little bit different. Basically I've put in Marsden, who generally doesn't get much of a game, but I do like him when I'm playing with the team. Pedro Enrique and Smith at centre-back with Gomez on the left and Bridcut just in front of them. And then we've got our loanee player that's hopefully going to be joining us on a permanent deal, Gunureki, don't know how you pronounce his name. He's in centre-mid anyway, with Sandro on the left, Byron on the right, and Dwight Gale and Vardy up front. So 2 up front, quite a positive formation I think this one, but also, you know, a little bit defensive there with the 2 centre-mids. But yeah, I think that is the good team we're going to put out, hopefully, with that bench as well. That's going to be enough to beat Lyon. Let's see how we get on. Dwight Gale looking for a space to shoot. Oh, and he has done. Good save by Lopez and out for a corner. We have played very good, actually. We might even have more possession for once, possibly by half-time. Byron anyway with the corner, and it's a good one in. But again, we've got another corner to take. And Byron will take it from this side as well. It's a good ball in yet again. Maybe just a bit too far over at some of our players. And Sandro again. Oh, so close to having a shooting chance there. Dwight Gale's on the ball here. Can he find anybody in the box or have a shooting chance maybe on his left foot? Dwight Gale, and again saved by Lopez. Nobody there to follow it up. And that was it for the first half. Still drawing the game 0-0. Not going to make any changes just for now. Oh my days. What a goal that one was. Don't think I touched the ball for maybe 10 minutes of that. They were just constantly passing it around me. Couldn't win back the ball. And they've opened us up and scored. Really, way too easy for them, to be honest. 1-0, 62 minutes in. Okay, time to make all 3 changes. I'm going to bring on Heskey, NG, and also Dele Alli as well. As you can see, they're the 3 players I've taken off. Pretty much similar sort of subs, to be honest. Similar sort of players to each other. So yeah, let's see how we get on now. Don't have too long in order to get a couple of goals, but we're going to give it a go. Hopefully Heskey can contribute to them. Oh, no way. How the hell's that happened? How unlucky can you get? Seriously, that just happened. One of those little rubbishy free kicks where no one scores from. Oh my god. Butland. I've got to blame Butland for that one. That's really poor. Really poor keeping. Now losing 2-0 and there's not long left. Could this mean we go through second rather than first? I think it would. I think it would mean that. So we need to desperately try and find 2 goals in the next 15 minutes. It's going to be tough, but we'll give it a go. Sandro looking for Sam Byram. This is a brilliant pass. Can he finish it off? Sam Byram! Oh, saved again. We're going to have to change on the formation, I think. We'll just go back to the usual one. Hasn't quite worked as I'd hoped. It's not been bad, but it's not been as good as I'd hoped it was going to be. So I think we'll move Sandro onto the left, Byram onto the right, and I think that's what we're going to do there with Dele Alli. Leave him with Bridcut in midfield. In fact, no, I'll move Dele Alli a little bit further forward and just leave Bridcut to kind of float around a bit, like he usually does anyway. 9 minutes to try and find 2 goals at least. Byram to take it. Let's have a good one in, please. Bridcut's in there. Can't quite find the header. We're going to send it back out to Byram for another cross. Can this be a bit better? This one, oh, good header from Bridcut. Just about keeps it in, and so does the Lyon players. How we've not managed to get ourselves at least a goal in this game is beyond me, to be honest. We should have at least had one. Trying to again look for the cross, but unable to find it. And now they've got a corner, just 2 minutes left. I'm not even going to get a 1 goal back, never mind 2 or more. Oh, it's a tough one, this. Real tough one. I think it's probably the last game of the group stages, to be honest, but I'm not 100% sure. We might still have another match. At least we're going through, though, as far as I'm aware. We are going through. Unless... Ooh, can we still go out of this, actually? Depends on what third place's points tally is. Got NG going through here, and it is 2-1. Okay, we've got 3 minutes added on. Can we find another goal? He won't let me pick up the ball, so we'll just have to skip it. Come on, we've got another chance in us, surely. Not long left now, though. Only 3 minutes added on as well, so we need to try and win back the ball. Oh, it's going to be tough. Can we? No, we can't. That wasn't really 3 minutes for me, but we did lose the game 2-1. Got 1 goal back. Not that it really makes much of a difference, to be honest. And I think we did just have less possession in the end, which is a shame. But yes, that is that. Hopefully we still go through into the next round of the Europa League. We've got to focus on the Stoke game now, which will be one of our strongest possible starting 11s going out for that match. Because it's going to be a tough game. We are 10th in the league, ahead of Chelsea, who are 11th, and Liverpool in 13th. So, yeah, it's a bit of a strange league with the looks of it this season. Let's have a look. Got some prize money, just over 1.7 million. I'm assuming that's for qualifying. I'll have a quick look how we did. Okay, we are in Group B, and we still got... In fact, we've played all the games now, which is good. We do go through second in the league, which is a bit of a disappointment. And if it is like I think it is, then we play first in Group A, which I believe is Man United. So if it is like that, then we've got Man United in the next round of the Europa League. And yeah, we'll just kind of wait and see how he gets on from that. You can see the other teams that are in the Europa League along with us. Is that Shamrock Rovers? It is. Why the hell are they in the Europa League? Slightly strange. Anyway, they are the rest of the teams that are in the Europa League with us. I might well face a couple of those, who knows. Hopefully I can get past the next round. If it is against Man United, it will be a tough game. We do have Stoke City now at home, and this is one of my youngsters, the goalkeeper, the 16-year-old, wanting to play against Stoke City in the Premier League. No, is the simple answer to that. I'll change on the team. I'll be back in a second once I've decided on it. And this is who I've gone with to play against Stoke City. Got Berardi, Bailey, my usual players really, Cara as well here, Galloway. And we've got in front of them Dele Alli and Lewis Cook. That means that I've sadly had to rest Liam Bridcut, who I thought would just about recover, but he hasn't. So he's been left on the bench for now. Alex Morton, centre attacking mid, Grealish on the left, Roberts on the right, and NG up front. That's the bench there. Brought in Bataka and Garcia to sit on the bench, and we've got Cooper as well, who makes an appearance on there. I don't know whether this one's going to go too well with us being, even though we are at home, we've got a lot of players who are on poor form at the moment, so hopefully this can be the start of maybe improving the current form, but I'm hoping that this is going to be a win, because Stoke have lost 2 of the last 3. We'll wait and see how we get on. Let's find out now. NG's missed a penalty 1 minute in, which hasn't helped us, but Alex Morton scores after 8 minutes. I've got a feeling I've got an equaliser in them, though. Where's Peter Crouch when you need him? He's on the bench at the moment for them. I might try and sign him in January, Peter Crouch. I do quite like him on this game. Jack Grealish makes it 2-0 just before half-time. I can't believe that. I wasn't expecting that at all. I'm definitely sure they'll score though in this game. 20 minutes left of the match. Alex Mowatt makes it 3. He gets the second of the game. So there's a thrashing here with 5 minutes to go. Garcia gets injured, and that is it. We've won the game 3-0. Wow. I somehow thought we'd get a draw or a loss from that one, but we've got ourselves a win. We've won the game 3-0 with ease, and hopefully that improves our players' form. Let's have a look at the Garcia injuries. Like 7 weeks. He's not played a lot recently, so it's not too bad. It could have been for a more crucial player than Garcia, but luckily we got away with that one a little bit. Let's go ahead and train the exact same 5 players again, see how we get on. And yeah, we got a little bit of movement there. Lewis Cook, his one of his attributes going up, but nothing in terms of overall. Butland's getting close to 79 overall, again going up, which would be really good. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, by the end of January maybe. We've got Hull City in the next round. That will be a big game for us. I don't know what round it is. Is it quarters, semis? It is the quarterfinals at home this time. We will wait and see in the next episode how we get on in that game. I'll just quickly have a look at this player. Oh, he's an old keeper. I'm not really interested in him. But yes, that is it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you could go hit the thumbs up button and also go subscribe as well, it'd be really appreciated. Let's try and hit 20 likes on this video. And basically, there'll be a Juventus crew video out soon, and also a squad builder one as well at some point during the week. That is it. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.